Chapter 13a. A popular new shop, the shop windows. Introduction. The text is taken from a classic novel, The Lady's Paradise by Émile Zola. It describes a young woman named Denise who observes a large Paris department store during its busy opening day in the Écartat Safar. She is amazed by the shop, which looks like a powerful machine filled with energy, movement, and customers. The writer uses strong imagery and comparisons to show the shop as alive, noisy, and overwhelming. Customers are shown as a large crowd driven by desire, while shop items seem to come alive due to the excitement. The text reflects the growth of modern consumer culture in 19th century Paris. Summary. The extract is from the novel The Lady's Paradise by Émile Zola. The story is set in Paris during the 1800s, a time when large department stores were becoming very popular. The story is told from the point of view of a young woman named Denise. She has recently arrived in Paris and is working in her uncle's small shop, which is located across the street from a huge department store called The Lady's Paradise. On the opening day of the store, Denise watches everything happening from a distance. She is fascinated by what she sees. The weather is cloudy but bright, and the large store seems to come alive as customers begin to arrive. Denise compares the department store to a powerful machine working at high speed. She feels that everything inside the shop is moving with energy and force. The shop windows are no longer cold and still, instead, they appear warm, active, and full of life. The excitement of the crowd outside seems to give life to the objects inside the windows. The customers are described as a large, almost wild crowd of people driven by desire. They are fascinated by the products and move quickly through the store, guided toward the cash counters. The writer shows how shopping becomes an emotional and powerful experience, almost like a force controlling people. Inside the shop, different items such as lace, cloth, and coats seem to behave like living things. The lace appears to shiver, fabrics seem to breathe, and mannequins look as if they have human souls. Even heavy coats appear soft and alive, as if they are worn by real people. This use of personification makes the shop feel magical and active. The writer also describes the noise and energy of the shop as like a furnace or machine. There is constant movement, shouting, and rushing as customers buy goods. Everything is organized but also overwhelming. Denise feels that the entire shop works like a powerful system that cannot be stopped. People are pulled into it and guided through it like parts of a machine. The store represents modern consumer culture, where shopping becomes fast, exciting, and almost uncontrollable. The extract shows how 19th century society was changing due to industrialization and the rise of large businesses. It reflects how people became part of a growing consumer system where shopping was not just a need but an experience filled with desire and excitement. Answers of each question. B1. What is the dominant industrial metaphor in the description of the shop? Find the keywords and phrases that identify this. Answer. The shop is compared to a machine. Key phrases include machine working at high pressure, dynamism, bustle, continuous roar, and remorselessness of a machine. B2. Why are the customers described in the plural form? Find the keywords and phrases that characterize them. Answer. Customers are described as a crowd to show large numbers and loss of individuality. Words include mob, vast horde of women, customers crowding, and brutal by covetousness. B3. The writer makes effective use of personification. Find 4 examples. Answer. Laces, shivered. Laces, drooped. Fabrics, breathing. Mannequins, acquiring souls. Coats, throwing back their shoulders. B3b. What effects are created by these examples? Answer. They make objects seem alive, creating a lively, magical, and energetic atmosphere in the shop. B4. What sense is created by the metaphor of selling and bustle at the counters? Answer. It creates a sense of powerful, unstoppable movement like a machine or factory. C1. What similarities might there be between Écartat Safar shops and modern shops today? Answer: both have crowded customers, attractive displays, advertising, and fast shopping experiences. C2. How has consumer culture changed from the 19th century to today? Answer: today shopping is faster, online, and global, but still driven by desire and advertising like in the 19th century. Grammar exercise solutions. Key literary devices. Metaphor: machine comparison. Answer: the shop is described as a machine showing speed, power, and control. Personification examples. Laces shivered. Fabrics breathing. Coats throwing shoulders. Mannequins acquiring souls. Affect: makes objects seem alive and emotional. Why plural customers? Answer: to show they are a large crowd, not individuals, and to emphasize mass consumer behavior. Meaning of covetousness. Answer: strong desire to own something that belongs to others. Meaning of inevitable force. Answer: something that cannot be stopped or avoided. Important MCQs with answers. Who wrote The Lady's Paradise? A. Charles Dickens. B. Emile Zola. C. Shakespeare. D. Jane Austen. Answer: B. Emile Zola. Where is the story set? A. London. B. Paris. C. Rome. D. Berlin. Answer: B. Paris. What is the me setting? A. School. B. Hospital. C. Department store. D. Farm. Answer: C. Department store. Who is the narrator? A. Denise. B. Lucy. C. Katie. D. Lynn. Answer: A. Denise. What is Denise's role? A. Shop owner. B. Customer. C. Worker in uncle's shop. D. Teacher. Answer: C. Worker in uncle's shop. What is The Lady's Paradise? A. School. B. Book. C. Department store. D. Hotel. Answer: C. Department store. What does the shop feel like to Denise? A. House. B. Machine. C. Garden. D. Market. Answer: B. Machine. What metaphor is used for the shop? A. Animal. B. Machine. C. River. D. Tree. Answer: B. Machine. What is happening on opening day? A. Closing. B. Sale only. C. Business is busy and full of customers. D. Repair. Answer: C. Business is busy and full of customers. How is the crowd described? A. Calm group. B. Small group. C. Mob horde. D. Family. Answer: C. Mob horde. What drives the customers? A. Hunger. B. Covetousness, desire. C. Fear. D. Sleep. Answer: B. Covetousness. What happens to shop windows? A. Break. B. Look alive. C. Close. D. Disappear. Answer: B. Look alive. What literary device is used for objects? A. Irony. B. Personification. C. Pun. D. Joke. Answer: B. Personification. What do laces do? A. Sing. B. Shiver. C. Run. D. Sleep. Answer: B. Shiver. What do fabrics do? A. Cry. B. Breathe. C. Eat. D. Jump. Answer: B. Breathe. What do mannequins seem to have? A. Money. B. Souls. C. Clothes. D. Shoes. Answer: B. Souls. What is the shop compared to? A. School. B. Machine at high pressure. C. River. D. Mountain. Answer: B. Machine at high pressure. What sound is mentioned? A. Silence. B. Roar of machine. C. Music. D. Wind. Answer: B. Roar of machine. What is the atmosphere like? A. Quiet. B. Controlled chaos. C. Empty. D. Dark. Answer: B. Controlled chaos. What does inevitable force mean? A. Weak force. B. Unstoppable force. C. Funny force. D. Small force. Answer B. Unstoppable force. What century is the story from? A. 20th. B. 21. C. 19th. D. 18th. Answer C. 19th. What city is mentioned? A. London. B. Paris. C. Rome. D. Madrid. Answer B. Paris. What is the shop compared to emotionally? A. Calm place. B. Living machine. C. School. D. Church. Answer B. Living machine. What happens to customers in the shop? A. They leave quickly. B. They are guided to cash desks. C. They sleep. D. They study. Answer B. They are guided to cash desks. What does mob mean? A. Small group. B. Large aggressive crowd. C. Family. D. School class. Answer B. Large aggressive crowd. What creates excitement in the shop? A. Silence. B. Movement and selling. C. Darkness. D. Rain. Answer B. Movement and selling. What do shop windows represent? A. Life. B. Books. C. Food. D. Houses. Answer A. Life. What feeling does Denise have? A. Fear only. B. Fascination. C. Anger. D. Sleepiness. Answer B. Fascination. What is the main idea of the text? A. War story. B. Shopping culture and industrial society. C. School life. D. Travel story. Answer B. Shopping culture and industrial society. What is the key theme? A. Nature. B. Consumerism and modern industry. C. Religion. D. Sports. Answer B. Consumerism and modern industry.